Welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate. Thank you all for joining us on a lovely Thursday night, or if it's your morning in UTC time, it is early 4 a.m. morning in your world. Joining to me tonight, and I swear to God I'm sober, is my co-host, Charles Dillman. How are you doing tonight, Charles?
Doing excellent, sir. Doing excellent. Looking for some scum on scum action tonight. I am overjoyed after having to deal with all of the rebel, resistance, empire, republic nonsense that I've had to sit through. Getting some scum on scum is going to be some fun times.
Hey now. Hey now. It was still fun to see all the other players play, but this is your bread and butter. So, which is why
Absolutely is.
which is why normally Charles is in bed well before now, but he's like, screw it. I'm going to stay up just to be able to talk about scum on scum violence.
You're not wrong, sir.
So why don't you go ahead? I should probably introduce. We have Peru taking on Lithuania. There, I got time. I only say that 10 times.
Proud of you.
We got we got Tomas from Lithuania and Alberto, or you can call him TheJoe from Peru. We have two very valid scum lists, and I'm going to go ahead and let Charles run both of them down since it's literally the only faction he ever cares to play.
You're not wrong again. First up, we'll start with Peru. Really digging the color scheme on the ships. He's flying the Peru flag on all of them. He is rocking 7 M3As, 6 cartel spacers, 2 with ion torpedoes, 2 with auto blasters, and 2 with X-23 thread tracers. And then rounding it out with the 7th M3A is Sunny Bounder. Sunny Bounder is individual because while you defend or perform an attack, after you roll or re-roll your dice, if you have the same result on each of your dice, you may add 1 matching result. So if you roll 3 hits natural, you rolled 4. If you rolled 1 and then you target lock into 3 or into 2, you add 1. So pretty strong there, and running her with auto blasters. So look for a lot of attempts to get rear arc shots, or get out of front arc, as it were. So side and rear shots there. Opposing from Lithuania, we have a similar list to one we saw earlier in the week from Scotland, but with some changes. Tirani Kulda in the Kimogila fighter. His ability allows him to prevent you from using green tokens, and then each time he performs an attack, for every enemy ship in his bullseye arc, they either have the option to strip a green token or suffer 1 damage. Rolling cluster missiles, R5TK. Cluster missiles allow him to attack twice per round. R5TK allows him to attack friendly ships. And munitions failsafe, so he can cancel out the dice. So he's still performing the attack without actually doing any damage, just to trigger his ability. And then he has contraband cybernetics for some red maneuver and still being able to take some actions. Captain Jostero in the Kiraz fighter. Captain Jostero, when an enemy ship suffers damage that he's not defending, so bombs, Tirani's ability, or rocks, you may perform a bonus attack against that ship. The only upgrade on Jostero is Deadman Switch, so if someone kills him at range 0-1, everybody suffers 1 damage. We have another M3A, so that'll mark 8 on the table. The M3A on this team is Genesis Red, so after you acquire a target lock on a ship, you must remove all of your focus and evade tokens and then gain the same number of focus and evade tokens that the lock ship has. This ship has Cutthroat and Proton Torpedoes, so Cutthroat will allow him to reload those Proton Torpedoes. Rounding out the list is Gamut Key in the HWK 290. So Gamut Key has the same ability that he does for the crew, which is at the start of the end phase, you may spend 2 charges to choose yourself or a ship in your mobile arc. With 1 or more circular tokens during the end phase, those tokens are not removed from that ship. So he allows you to keep your circular tokens. Those are your focus, your evade, reinforce or calculate circular tokens. I suppose you could keep a tractor, a jam, or a disarm if you really wanted to on one of your own ships. Well, I guess it's your ship or a ship within your arc, so you could choose an enemy ship if you wanted to. Protectorate Gleb, which gives him a what am I looking for? My brain stopped working.
It's a coordinate. It's a red
There you
coordinate.
go. Thank you. It's a coordinate action, and after you perform the red coordinate, you can also transfer a orange or red token to that ship. Proton bombs, which deals a crit to everybody in range 0-1 of the bomb when it goes off, and Moldy Crow to allow him to store focus tokens and have a 3-dice attack out his front arc. And that is everything.
So just a quick correction on Gamet Key. He cannot pass it off. It's been eroded, so you cannot force an enemy ship to keep a token, because that would be pretty broken. Pretty broken. So for those of you,
to be friendly only.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
So for those of you who have just joined us, we are Planning Phase Syndicate. We are a newer podcast / video cast that just started about a month ago. Our goal is to hit 200 followers by the end of the month. So these XTC games have been awesome, trying to get our name out there. And on top of that, we get to actually stream like top level content that we never thought we'd ever get to stream before. So we were very excited about being able to stream all of these top players from different countries, get to know people from other countries, as well as be able to interact with people that we never get to see, especially living in the middle of Michigan and not being able to travel. So we're very excited to be able to talk with and meet some of these players and all the people that follow them. With that being said, if you type, I opened up the betting ahead of earlier. If you go ahead and follow us, I have a setting so you can actually get some credits to be able to bet on the team. So if you would like to know how many credits you have, hit exclamation credits in the thing, and it'll tell you how many credits you have. I just threw an example up. You can also get credits for subscribing to our channel. And by the way, you can use the free Amazon Prime. I don't remember what it's called, but Amazon Prime gives you a free membership.
Yep, through Twitch Prime. Give us those Bezo bucks.
Yep. And if you want to bet, you got to hit.
So it's exclamation point bet space the side that you want to bet, and then space. You can type all if you want to bet all of your credits, or the minimum amount if you want to bet whatever the amount that you want to place.
Yep. And I just threw an example up in the chat. So exclamation bet that space 1 space 20 or all if you want to bet all of them. You can't take them with you, but you sure as hell can use them here. I'll tell you that right now. With that being said, it looks like we're getting to our dial set, and it should be a good game. I'm very actually very excited to see Scum on Scum action. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Chris, and I hate Torkoal Muds. Yep, and that's my thank you, Mr. Boss XPR2. Thank you for the subscription. And I do not like Torkoal Mugs. And originally, when I picked this stream to stream, I started looking at the list and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to stream one more Torkoal Mugs, and I'm gonna have to hear about it from Charles, because Charles is gonna be like, why are you picking all the Torkoal Mux streams? You hate them. But I do. I hate Torkoal Mux. But when I saw he had Gamet Key, I said, there's no way we're not gonna pick this up, because I actually have like a list that I like to run new beginners on, which is for the fangs, the I1 fangs, and Gamet Key in the Hawk with Protector Gleb. It's a very easy list. It gives you a little bit of mobility, and it's amazing.
Zealous Recruit, by the way.
Zealous Recruit, thank you. I couldn't think of I keep thinking of Skull Squadron, because you can also run 4 Skull Squadrons, but you don't get Gamet Key in the Hawk if you do that.
Correct.
But it is very exciting. Looks like we started time. Thank you, Bands and XE, for following us. I think if we pay attention here, we have all of the M3As. They're going to run either in 1 or 2 blocks. It is nice to see ion torpedoes on them. I get excited when not everybody just runs auto blasters. So that is usually an exciting time for me.
Tell you the thing that confuses me, and again, I'm not an XTC level player by any means, but normally when you see the septuplets, if you will, of spacers, you pair them off in groups of 3. So you have one ion, one auto blaster, and one thread tracer, and you run them in 2 groups of 3. Obviously, Sunny throws off that synergistic capability there, but it's just interesting to see the different setup because he set up in a line across the way there. Makes it really interesting to see, and it looks like everybody's just doing a 1-2 hard with a barrel roll so that they are not jousting against the opposing team's list, which is okay.
Yeah, and I do like that because he's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna come make you come get me." I get to move first. I get all my actions first. I guess I'll be honest. Like I'm partial to swarms, but I'm a separatist player. So there you go. You got a fanboy, Charles.
Yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. I'm so happy that he was able to catch a stream. So
Yep. So I will tell you, I do not like those M3As as much as I like my trade faction drones, but they do work very well for what they do. And man, I'll tell you, well, those auto blasters really can be totes my goats on those things. There you go. I
they
bet you haven't
can.
heard that word before.
No, I have, but not since it was in the commercial. Um, that was a James Earl Jones. That's a callback.
There you go.
Anyway, so with your swarm that you have with the droids, they are 3 health each, right?
Yes. Yep.
And you
No
can fit
shields.
7 of them.
You can fit 8 of them if you
8
run
of them. Okay.
all drones. They have to
Okay.
be all drones, though.
I'm sure you could fit 8 spacers if you took off the toys and just ran 8 consecutive spacers. They would fit.
And I think you're right. And I think the reason is because the toys are what makes them a lot more unique than those Trade Federation drones. You know, the only positive thing those drones are is they have network calculate. Now, I will tell you, with 8 of them, you can run toys on them. Not like heavy duty toys, but you can run toys on them. You know, um, so I believe I ran. Actually, I believe I ran an 8 list against your list you're running in GSP tomorrow. Um, and
You
if you
said tomorrow and I freaked out. You jackass. You said tomorrow, I freaked out. I'm like, shit, it's tomorrow Saturday, and I guess technically it is because it's 12:30.
technically it
But
is. Technically it is, my friend. Technically it is. And it's funny, you'll be up at like I don't know, what is that? 4 a.m. our time,
4
so
a.m.
800 UTC
4 a.m.
time.
player meeting, buddy. Yep.
Somebody's sitting here tonight drinking and debating on if I just enter to I don't know.
So here's a question for you. On your droid swarm, would you trade your toys for a shield?
No.
No? Okay.
No. And that's because I only get 2 green dice. So I'm okay if I lose 2 droids a turn, as long as I'm taking out a ship that's worth more than my 2 ships are. I'm good with it. In a Discord, so you know, because the idea is with those Trade Federation drones is you come in, you fire your Discords off, and then you focus fire on one of those ships to get the shields off them, so that Discord goes through as a crit. I will tell you, there has been some players that are running a Zam and 5 naked drone list. That's a little over top of what I would do, but that's just me. um, Personally, I don't think that that's something I would actually run. But you know, it might be fun to take a chance and you know kind of run one of these times. But you can actually
Take a chance.
take
Take a
your
chance.
what's that?
Take a chance.
What'd you say?
I said, take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a
Oh,
chance.
don't get me DMCA'd. See, you already did it
I'm not
once.
going to keep repeating it over.
But you know, I don't know.
How is
Like,
that? I'm quoting The Office.
is it okay? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's DMCA material too. Who knows?
Could be. Who knows?
I think you can sing "Happy Birthday" and that's maybe it. Nothing else, it seems.
Twinkle
Or
in
if
the
you have a
public domain
friend,
songs, "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star."
yeah, don't do that either. Let's not take the chance. No chances. Chris wants no
No
chances.
chances taken.
So they're all taking target locks, it looks like. Do we have false transponder codes on some of those other ships?
I don't. I did not see it at all. I did not see a single two scum lists without a single occurrence of false transponder codes.
Hmm. That's very
We do have
interesting, then.
cutthroat. We do have one instance of cutthroat, but no false transponder codes. And I think if you think back to when we saw Scotland play a similar list, having your swarm plays into Jostero. The only thing that we're seeing different here is there's not that middle box of open space where they can just meet, and Jostero and Tirani can just go to town launching shots into people.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, that last game they had literally a wide open space and they both just jousted right in the center. It was just too
Yep.
it was just Scum on Malorus, and Malorus went down in what, one round? 2 rounds? One or 2 rounds.
Malorus went down like a drunk cheerleader, dude.
Yeah, he was gone. Like, it was like, "Yep, see ya. 2 rounds of shooting, you're gone, buddy." Which is what you have to do, though, right? I mean, that's what you have to do with
Oh,
Malorus,
absolutely.
is he's the most in that list, because it's like running droids. You don't really care. They're just meat shields. That's all they are. And
Yeah.
Malorus is giving them strain. You're using it to fire. It's like a free, you know, target lock calculate option. And I always say this because I know it sounds stupid, but like, maybe they should make that function. Give me a target lock that doesn't re-roll all of your dice, just one. Something I can do. I don't know.
That's called fire control systems.
Well, do we have fire control systems for droids? No, we don't. Thank you. You know, that's what they should be able to do. I would like my calculate to be able to re-roll my die or change a eyeball to a hit or an
So
evade.
all I heard there was, "I'm not happy with my swarm and would like it to do other things."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I don't
You
have
know,
Fen Raw,
I would
so
like Fenrau to have a mod slot, but that's not happening either.
not anytime soon, my friend. How about this? You should be saying, I would like Boba to get his gunner slot back so I can have Maul again.
Dude, give Boba a crew slot. Hashtag Boba needs a crew.
do we need do we
Crew
need
live crew lives matter.
crew lives matter? Oh man.
Too soon?
Too soon. I don't know. It's pretty late at night, so like, at this point, whatever.
If I wake up to hate mail, it's my own fault.
If I wake up to hate mail, I'm gonna wake you up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough. Just forward it to me.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna wake you up.
You're gonna
Don't worry.
try.
I'll get a hold of your wife. I'll be like, hey, I need to get Charles up. And she's gonna be like, why? And I'll be like, it's super important. It's like detrimental. He's got to get up right now. And then she'll message you, and then you'll be like, man, that asshole. Why the hell did he do that?
She's gonna ignore you worse than I will. She's not gonna recognize the number, and she's in Michigan. You are the least of her cares.
All right, fine. I'll get Bob to message her, or Bob's wife. There you go.
That's at least more realistic. My wife be like, whatever, you get a hold of him, and then she's gonna hang up and go back to sleep.
All right. So you think we're gonna see the whole droid swarm go around that cloud right there, or do you think some of them churn in?
I think we might see an M3A swarm do it, but I don't think we're gonna see a droid swarm at all in this game.
Blah 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 blah. The question becomes is where'd they get all the recruits for all these cartel spacers we keep seeing? Who keeps recruiting? Who wants to get in them? You know? I mean, how many times did the Jedis kill these people before they decided they don't want to get in airplanes anymore?
Jedi's? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Oh, okay. I'm like, M3As were like Tansari Point, which was against the Empire, I believe.
Yeah, no. You don't know for sure though. You gotta Google. You gotta Google that. Google.
No, Tansari Point was Ord Mantell, which is a bounty hunter moon, I believe.
It's about as good as when I
T-
found out what Torkoal Mux was. After I found that out, I was like, well, who? Why is he even in this game? Who thought that was
well,
a good
no,
idea? And who gave him that
well,
good of an ability?
that's fair enough. But there's an I3 M3A pilot that's the Tansari Point veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And Tansari Point Station was the battle between the Black Sun and the Cardis smugglers. So actually, it had nothing to do with the Empire. It was just a battle between cartel syndicates.
Fair enough. I don't know what he's trying to do. There you go. Okay, barrel roll.
Clear some space.
I was a little confused though, because like he kept flipping that dial and it wasn't doing anything.
That
Oh, you know
happens from
why? It's
time to time.
because he only had one position that he could go.
Oh, fair enough.
See, and this is the other downfall of these M3As. I mean, they do get 3 green dice, I guess, so that is pretty good.
No
Um,
boost. Them for a
no
boost.
boost. There's no boost, man. I mean, there's not a boost on a droid either, but I can like hard, and I got all these blues that I can do, and I got linked actions. There's no linked actions on
Your
these things.
your stupid little claws.
You gotta go all the way to the front. There you go. No, you're gonna go to the back. All right. It almost looks off the board. Oh my god, he's like within inches of that board.
Fair enough. Oh, he fixed the shield. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. The shields keep trying to go along for the ride. The question is if you're just sterile, do you kind of boost in here too, or do you just kind of stay and say no, I'm not going to do any of that, or does he not have a boost either?
That's a really good question.
How do you
Uh,
not know? This
I
is all
think
you run. You run
no,
nothing but
They don't
scum.
have a boost. I
Okay,
don't run. I don't run Curas because they're trash in 2.0. They were trash in 1.0 until the title that gave them free mod upgrades, basically.
man, don't say that
Um,
because I actually got one of those. I
they're
got one of
they're
those in a
ter-
lot I bought.
they're terrible. They're a less fun X-wing.
Now we know that guy's got a boost. That we do know.
Yeah. So no, a Cuirass fighter only has focus, target, lock, barrel roll.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like I said, it's a less fun X-wing. But X-wings don't have a boost without the configuration either, right?
No, that's true. Nope, they
Yeah, they
don't.
can't boost without the S foils.
Yep, and he's given. I like that using Gamic or not Gamic key, using your Protectorate Gleb there. I think we're going to see Protectorate Gleb go up in points. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hey,
A red coordinate is not
Mr.
bad.
Boss is telling you your ass is crashing already. You be crashing, boy. He's Mr. Boss, is that the guy we used to play games with online?
Yeah, he played Ghosts with us. That's Javier.
Ah, ah, ah. Hey,
He
Javier.
would write.
There we go.
He
I know.
raided with us a couple times.
Yes, now I know who you are. Awesome. That's even more exciting. I haven't talked to that ever since we quit playing Ghost. I don't think I've talked to him. Who's your other friend that we used to play with that? It's
Uh,
Javier and
well, there's Bob and his nephew. There was Javier, and then there was another gentleman who was from South America, I believe.
you had a couple of friends that we used to play with. I miss that game. I hope they come out with new maps soon. That would have been
Oh,
awesome.
I don't think Gleb will go up in points. I don't think giving someone a red coordinate action is that bad. If it gave a white coordinate action, then it needs to go up in points.
I
But
think
you
it's
need
just
a
the fact
I
that
think
you
it's
could
the
pass
tactical
that.
officer that changes your
Yeah.
red coordinate to a white coordinate.
Yeah. And that's 4 points.
I mean, it's basically a white coordinate action at that point because you pass the stress that you get. So
Yeah, and I think it's all I don't know, like my big thing with it is the reason I say that it might be beneficial, right? Is only because we got to see Gamut Key spend his charges this turn too. I think the reason it's somewhat beneficial is just because if you're coordinating a higher initiative ship than you now have the ability to, it's that white coordinate and there's no ramifications for it, you know.
that's a good word for 12:45 at night. Good job.
Yeah.
I think the thing that people are overlooking when we start seeing things like Protector Gleb, we start seeing things like Zam. Scum has not had really a lot of new anything since the Mining Guild tie. Everything else that has been released since the Mining Guild tie, up to the most recent squad pack, has just been re-releases of ships and pilots that we got in the conversion kits. So there's really been nothing. And then we got the Hot Shots in Aces pack. We got a couple of little tools in there. But the most recent squad pack is the newest thing that we got, and so getting those new abilities and upgrades and everything there really allowed us to kind of flex a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think we talked about it on our show on
'Cause
Sunday.
we got some new toys.
Yeah, we
So
talked about making Gamet Key like faction specific.
hopefully AMG will give us some love.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be 3 months before you see that. Did we lose you? I think we just lost Charles.
But I think I dropped out. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you now. You couldn't
Oh,
hear
okay.
me. You dropped off the table though.
12:45 internet connections. I'm still connected. I'll be back to the table in just a moment. Keep it going.
Either which way, I think we talked about it last Sunday on our show. We were talking about, points values and this and that. And I think one of the things with Gamut Key and one of the improvements, in my opinion, we can make with points values is saying some of these shared faction point values could be different per faction. And I know that gets complicated, but to me, like Gamut Key in Scum is probably okay at 2 points, but you start adding them into some of these other factions. Is it okay? Do you want that ability? How does it work across different factions? And I think that's the big thing. For example, Discipline is only in Empire. That's easy to say we can raise or lower the cost. Thermals, on the other hand, is a little different. Should they be more based on ship type? Should they be more based on pilot ability? That type of a thing. Look at Eamon Azamine is amazing with thermals. That's like one of the best things to put on Eamon, in my opinion. And you give him the ability to raise or lower that bomb level. It just makes him like he is nothing but a bomb machine, which is good, right? That's what you want. But I think you have to price things accordingly based on what else is going on in the faction with it. But
Yeah,
that's just
fair
my
enough.
opinion. I
Well,
mean,
you know
we
what they say
argued
about
about
opinions.
Swarm, so. And if you want to join us this Sunday, even after Charles and Matt had a good disagreement on Trade Federation drones, they decided to give me a segment next week on on swarm flying.
More Trade Federation drones.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you guys must not have hated what I said too much. All right, so what are the chances? How fast can that? How fast can some of those? So we know Captain Destero can go 4 forward. Can he do a 3 bank? Is that a white maneuver?
3 bank is a white maneuver on the Cuirass fighter. 2 and 1 banks are blue, and the hard turns are white. So he's got 1 hard turn white, 2 hard turn white. He does have a 2 Talon, and then the straights are blue for 2 and 3.
All right. Because, you know, my question becomes is you're going to see the M3A semi churn in, is my guess. Um, you know, and the question is can you go fast enough with Justero, or do you have to move slow with him, right? Because you really need Gamut Key to get up to speed, and you definitely want Tarani, you know, to get up there because she's the one that's going to actually be like, here you go, take all of this damage, you know.
Fair enough. I think you want to hold off. I think the winner to the victor goes the spoils, but I think in this case the better part of valor is patience. Whoever commits to the attack first, I think is going to be on the losing end of the initial engagement. So patience and holding out, seeing where those M3As go, I think is the smart play here. Don't over engage yourself because we saw on the stream earlier when you over engage a 4-ship list against a swarm, we watched 2 ships get ghosted in the initial engagement, and then the rest of the game was playing catch up. You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations where, especially against the laying back and letting the swarm commit to when it's going to come to you, um, can be a better play.
Thank you, Boom 180, for the follow. Yep. So yeah, we're seeing the M3As just kind of come in very casually, kind of like what you said. I'm assuming we're gonna see a barrel roll. Nope. So that's different. We're not seeing the barrel roll from Yellow. So Yellow's sitting right behind that gas cloud. I'm guessing he thinks those ships are coming in pretty hard. What do you say, Charles? It'll be range 3 shots, my guess, if they do come in.
Uh, what would I do?
Well, there you go. Justero is doing the one bank. Take his focus. Who's next? Yep, our moldy crow friend here. Just coming in one bank. Looks like he's taking the
Restarting
target lock.
TPS. I can't get connected, so give me just a moment. I'll be back.
All right. Taking that target lock on Yellow. There you go. Now we got Tarani coming in there. Doing the 2. Tarani taking the target lock. We're going to see Genesis Red coming in. Looks like he has one person he could take a target lock on. We're going to see take his target lock on in red. Red's the one that has ions. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Those proton torpedoes are going to hit hard. So, you cannot pass that up. So he will not be able to reload them. So the question becomes is do you take the shot while it's behind the cloud, or do you kind of just hold on to it until he comes a little bit closer? So we are going to get first shots. We'll see if we get any blood. We'll have to turn betting off if we get blood. Two eyeballs. You spend your target lock. You spend your focus. Yep, he's going to spend his target lock for one hit. And I'm guessing he's changing his focus. Yep. And we see the yellow avoid. Still no damage. Leave the bets open. So we are going to see the proton. All right. So we're going to have 4 dice on 4 through the gas cloud. He will still get the free evade. It's nice he doesn't get the extra green die. Definitely going to be spending that target lock there. We get 1 hit, 1 crit, 2 hits, and 1 crit. And it looks like we'll see one shield down. Oh, no. No. Yeah, you should get a shield there. There we go. One shield off blue. Or red. Green. Whatever one it is. I don't know. One shield off blue, red. Say I did it twice. Twice, Charles. Jesus. Oh my god. All right, so now we're getting some return fire. Or no? No return fire? I don't know who's doing. Oh, yep. So Captain Jacero hit crit. Two evades. Now we got Moldy Crow going back into yellow. Spends the focus. 5 dice. No spending the focus. Free gas cloud. Gives him 1 free evade. No damage. Now we get to see all the return shots from the swarm. Nothing from brown. I'm guessing nothing blue. Probably nothing from pink. Green might have that shot. We know red has a shot, obviously. Red going
Sure.
back into
You're
Genesis
gonna
red
have
there.
to fly solo for about a minute and a half. I'm gonna have to reset my machine because I cannot connect to anything other than this and the stream. So I will be right back.
All right. It's probably all that whiskey he drank today. Maybe he poured a little bit in his machine there. Green's nothing. Yellow. There we go. Yellow's got 3 people. All are range 3. Though it looks like Tarani is not through the gas cloud. So there will not be. Oh, well, it doesn't matter when you roll 2 blanks. Gimmicky gets his extra charge back. So next round, he'll be able to hold a token on somebody. And next round, we should definitely see some blood. Unless all those M3As bug out, which I can't imagine they're going to. We're probably going to see them come through like that. And I will say these M3As can be very tough. Octocon loves to run these things. I had to play against him in one of the tournaments, and I got in there and I was like, "Oh, you're my opponent. You're running an M3A swarm." I was like, should we place bets on how long it's going to take to to kill me in this game?" And he successfully won the game, but it did take him. It took him almost an hour and 15 minutes. Almost, not quite, but pretty close. And then the same tournament, I had to run against another M3A swarm. Except for this one had Torkoal Mux in it instead. And Torkoal Mux took my Zam, dropped him to 0, and that was all she wrote. Even range 3 shots from M3As can be deadly if you're not careful. Taking Zam to half points in the first round was not super fun. I did not come out of that tournament faring very well that time. He needs to restart. Exactly. Has to restart his engines. Maybe it means he needs to go make another drink. He's like, I'm going to make an excuse to go make another drink. So I don't know. I don't know how many drinks he's actually had, to be honest with you. It was funny. He doesn't work tomorrow, so he was very happy to pick this stream up, especially once we heard it was going to be Scum on Scum action. And I'll tell you, whenever I practice for tournaments against him, I always have to face a Scum list. Every time I give him like a Rebel list or an Empire list, it's like, oh, hey, I don't know how to fly this. It's like, well, you should learn how to fly some of these things. It would be appreciated. It would help me out quite a bit if you could fly something else other than Scum sometimes. Because sometimes in tournaments, until recently, Scum has not been as prominent. Now Scum's coming back into tournaments,
All right, I'm back.
especially with Bosk. That's okay. I was just talking shit about you. So,
I figured because Javier was in the chat as well. It's okay.
so do we see them come in for blocks? Do N3As do blocks? Is that like a thing of theirs? Like I
I
know
suppose you
droids
can.
do.
I know Gargor is an M3A pilot that loves to block because when he defends, every ship at range 0 of him takes a crit.
Yeah.
There's an
Really?
idea.
How come nobody
And
runs him then?
you could run him in this list instead of Genesis Red,
Could you?
and
Well,
then shoot at him with Tirani and with the cluster missile,
mm-hmm.
and use the munitions failsafe to kill your dice. So he defends and deals a crit to everybody at range 0. And then Tirani deals an additional damage. That'd be woo.
That's some scummy shit right there. That's some scummy stuff.
Take some notes, man. I need to do more list creation at 12 o'clock in the morning.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think that. I think we were talking about whether you decided to kill your stream so you could go make another drink.
I did get
like he don't have to restart it. He's just bullshitting. He's like, I don't know how to get off the stream to go get a drink.
I made my drink before we started streaming. I needed to go get pizza.
Jeez. You know,
that wasn't why I did it, but I keep getting stuck at 40% and can't load past it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, if not, I'll share it in the Discord, I guess. You can always make your Discord on your computer. I'll just do that now. How about that?
Sounds good.
I'll do that now.
Oh, I'm past 40. Hold on. Wait. Don't share anything else.
All right. You're at 72 on my side. 81, 84.
Yep. Oh, almost there. 100% completion.
So can we go back to the, like, I know they're making their decisions, but I need to know, do you use M3As to do blocks? I mean, is that a thing?
You can, but I mean, you could. Especially like Sunny Bounder. Using her to block so that you can fire off the those thread tracers.
She don't have thread tracers, bro.
No, but you have 2 other M3As that do. If you get Sunny Bounder in there to block and keep them at range 2, because at this pace, you are brown and pink. Brown and pink are carrying the thread tracers. So looking at that, it's one of those things where if you go a little too fast, you get into that range 1. Oh no, thread tracers fire at range 1. Never mind. I was thinking of
they do. They fire at every range.
Rockets are range 1 too. Those are the ones that you want to try and proton torpedoes can't fire at range 1. They only fire at 2, 3. So welcome back, Raven Cat. Raven Cat. I don't know. I think it's Raven Cat, like the bird, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, you can block, but in this case, they don't have 1 forward. So if you're going to be rushing the line, 2 forwards are the best you're going to get. They do have 1 banks, 1 banks and 1 hard. So you could pull some of that off, but other than that, they can't do anything slower than a 2 straight. So if he's moving first, I would maybe throw yellow and green. Yeah, I'd take yellow and green and do 3 straights in there to catch a little block and then do 2s with everybody else just to see what you can pull off. But that's me.
I just wondered because I don't fly. I don't fly much Scum, and a lot of the Scum I fly is fire sprays. Sadly enough, though I did build. You and I were list building for that Women of Star Wars event that I never played in because it was on Mother's Day weekend, and I probably shouldn't do that, But we were building for that, and I would be happy if they ever did that type of event again. That sounded like so much fun. It was just like it's on Mother's Day, and I probably shouldn't sit in front of my computer for 12 hours and stare at a computer. You know,
You're a Scum player like Tom Brady fans. Like you're a fan of the good pieces of it without flying the garbage.
all right. So okay, hold on. Let's go back to that analogy because I'm from Michigan. I'm a Michigan U of M fan, right? Big U of M fan. Though
Me
I don't
too.
really care for sports. Honestly, I think
Me too.
sports are pretty dumb. I'm not like this. This is a great sport. I like this sport. Like I don't like many other sports. Um, and so the question becomes, right? Is I like Tom Brady when he played for Michigan. I only like the Patriots because of the fact that he went to the Patriots. Other than that, I don't like the Patriots. I rooted for the Patriots for a
You-
long time just because of that. Other than that, fuck it. Why
Or
would
are
I?
you a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan now?
No. Now I hate football
Oh,
personally.
okay.
I don't
I was
I don't
gonna
like
say if
football.
you're a
It's
Tampa
not my
Bay
thing.
fan, then that proves my analogy.
No,
Luckily,
because
Javier's been a Tampa Bay fan as long as I've known him. He just picks bad teams most of the time, but he got lucky this year. Got his championship team, so he's good now.
yeah,
Oh,
and see, okay,
look at
there you
that.
go.
Look at the
Hey,
strategic bumps.
yep.
Look at the
And
strategic bumps.
there's yellow. I told you. That's what I was asking. I just needed to understand if anybody was gonna what they were gonna do. Because now you got just Captain Justero jumping in there. Range one.
Yeah,
I mean, blue's got
that's a
auto
dangerous place to
blasters.
be.
What does white have? Auto blasters.
Blue's
Pink's
Yeah,
fine.
blue is gonna have that auto blaster, and he'll have bullseye, so that'll be a possibly a 4 dice shot.
Blue and white. Oop, Tarani bumped there.
Yep, I don't think they were expecting yellow to jump out like that.
Well, compared to every other move he did, like I would have said the same thing. Um,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Wait, did he take a focus and a target lock? He can't do that, can he?
When he takes a target lock, he absorbs he has to remove his focus and evade tokens and acquire the same number of focus and evade tokens as the person he took a target lock on.
Oh, well, look at that. That's some scummy shit, too. Jesus Christ.
So because the other M3As move first, if they take focuses, he gets a free focus when he takes the target lock.
Gotcha. Well,
You
nobody's
know,
in
I got love
Tarani's
for Brady.
bullseye.
I've been a Brady fan forever as well.
Still a 3 dice shot. We got hit, crit coming in. Oh, look at that blank out. Oh, no. Oh, no, Pink. Oh, no, Pink. You're
That's
long for
painful.
this world. I'll tell you that. Man.
Blinded or wounded?
Hold on. Blinded pilot.
Blinded.
Even
So no
worse.
modification except for.
Oh, Pink. I feel bad for you. It's almost, is it even worth taking the procket shot?
Pink's dead.
Do you take the procket shot? Yep, I guess you do. I guess you already got it
Oh.
target locked, you know,
Oh.
or
Yeah, I
proton.
guess
Did I
if
say
you do.
procket?
Or proton.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my God! Look at
Oh, Pink
that.
is dead.
That's some fire.
Pink
That's
is
some fire
dead.
right there.
Yeah.
Oop.
Get some
One of
natties in the
8.
chat.
Yeah, put the F's
Well,
in the
Pink,
chat
you
for
put up
that.
a valiant effort.
Look, I gotta see what they are. It's weapons failure, fuel leak, and disabled power regulator. Oh man. Well, at least for those 12 points of prockets, he only got 27 points of a ship. That's it. The sad thing is, if nobody dies, you don't get those protons back, though. You know?
So it looks
Yeah.
like Justero's going to go range 1 into blue. Get that
Oh, you
4
might as well. There
dice.
ain't no pink there.
4 dice with 1 mod.
All right.
Is he going to spend it? Oh, he's got target lock. No, he doesn't. Just kidding. So blue loses its shield. And then we've got
Who's Gamet going into? Blues, I think, obstructed.
Technically, he could shoot brown if he wanted to because he's got that side arc as well. He can't
Yeah,
shoot yellow.
you ain't doing that, though.
No. You want your 3 dice shot. I think he goes at red because it's unobstructed. Red or green.
Yeah, if you go at red, you strip the mod. Green, same dice. Green's probably the better choice. Hit crit, hit crit. Oh my god, his dice are fire.
All
That
right.
is just some
All right.
fire right there. That's some bullshit. Fire. Oh,
We need to
come
get
on. Oh, man.
we need like ice cube emojis in the chat
Yeah.
to
Oh,
cool off those dice.
oh man. What is this crit? Damage engine? Now who cares? That doesn't matter. Was
Yeah,
that
their
green though?
turns are harder. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I don't even get them. I don't get it. I don't get heart turns.
I have 1 and 2. Whites, they'll be red now, but you don't use them very often. You do a lot of banks with those.
All
All
right, so we're
right,
gonna
so
get
paint
switch on
back in.
fire. Yep.
Range 2 with who is this? This is Spacer 2. This is Ion Torpedo Spacer.
Nope. Threat tracer.
Looks like he's
Dude, threat tracer hits. No
yeah, brown.
questions asked. Yep. Everybody but green.
Yup.
So as we learned from the other game, you want to you really want to take Tarani out. That's the one you want to take out. The one that hurts the most, I think, is that yellow right there, because that yellow had no bod. No bucks. No bucks. Man, look at all those target locks. Look at them. One went back on the cloud for some reason. I don't know why, but it did.
I think that's green.
Okay.
Green didn't get a target lock, so she couldn't
Yep.
reacquire it.
All right. Well, who's
All right.
next? Yellow? Yeah, yellow. Going.
Yeah, take that range 1 shot. So yellow is the Ion. He can't do it. Spend that lock.
Oh no.
Oh, 1.
And one evade.
And he gets the evade. That consistent 1 green die roll. 50-50 shot every time.
Yeah. That dude's threat tracers did not hit like mine. Mine might go 1 hit. That's it. Hey, look at that. Thank you, Mr. Boss, for gifting a sub. Are you Charles's boss? Do we get to call you like Charles's boss? He's your
No,
boss.
we are colleagues. We are
No, I think
colleagues.
he might be your boss. I should email your company and be like, give Mr. Boss a raise. He's flaunting that shit right over Charles. He's saying, hey, look, I'm Mr. Boss. Charles is not. All right.
Fair enough.
Ooh, 2 hits going into just Cero there. That time he didn't need a mod. How many dice does just Cero get? 2?
Evades? Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Oof. No mods?
the
Do we see no
focus.
mods? Does he have a focus? Nope. No focus. Takes 1 card. Man, just Thero. He does have Dead Man switch on him. I think, did we miss that in the opening?
No, I talked about it.
Okay.
Yeah, if he goes off
No mods
now.
for white. The 1 crit. The 1 crit. Oh, no. Oh, so he does have a focus. He just didn't use it. Okay. Here you go, Blue coming back. See if Blue can get a little bit
Oh,
of revenge for his brother.
that is a good question. Did Yellow take the? Yeah, I think he did because shields are down on Yellow. Did Yellow take the damage from Tirani when Tirani took the shot? Because Yellow is in Tirani's bullseye.
Yes, I missed that. Oh, and we see hit,
Oh, you just
hit,
didn't do it
crit.
on the overlay.
Yep, that's my bad. Let's see what that crit is.
Okay, it's a lot of ships to keep track of.
Damage sensor array. I don't know if I even bothered to print the crits upon Tirani. Was he down to 2 hull?
Oh, Tirani
Ooh,
hasn't taken any shots. You mean Just Arrow?
just arrow, sorry. 2 hits, only 1. Was he taking the whole deck? He's taking the whole deck. Folks, it's the whole deck. Don't take the whole deck. You can't do that. He's got 5 hull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Just Arrow's down to 1 health. If you kill Just Arrow this round, y'all taking hits. I don't know. That sucks. That sucks for those M3As. They're all kind of stuck in that position where they're going to either overlap that cloud or hit Just Arrow. I don't see a world where a couple of them don't hit at minimum. And man, that doesn't. Blue's not going to like to take. Is Dead Man Switch a crit or a hit?
It's a crit, I believe. No, it's a hit.
Okay, let's see, because that's even worse.
Where'd it go? Yeah, everybody at range 0-1 suffers a hit. I don't know. I think we see a bunch of K turns here.
Do you? I don't know because I don't know
Yeah.
how to fly these things. Never been on my radar.
I believe they have 5Ks. It's either a 4K or a 5K.
Well, my friend, we can look it up. I think I can hit.
So right now,
I can put it on the overlay. Can I?
you should be
I think I
able to. I
can.
think.
I'm pretty sure I
Oh
can.
no, that's
Yep, they
that
have a
is your
5
section
and
there.
a 3. A 5 and
Yep.
a 3, man. That's actually
I
really
think we
good. That's
see
better than the droid. They're better
we
than
see
droids, I'm saying.
5Ks from green, blue, and white, and I think we see a 1 bank from brown and a 3K from red, and
And that
maybe a
is,
1 hard from yellow.
you sure that 3K isn't going to just hit Genesis there?
All right, and maybe a 5K.
Or do you just go 5 straight? Or do you just,
No, because you need to keep time on target. Unmodded shots are better than no shots, and if you can put them into Tirani on 1 green die, you might as well. Because right now you're down on points, so you need to get something in there.
that's true. I do still think that M3As are at a pretty good position, though, honestly, Charles. I mean, if you can get away from the hit from Justero and still take him off the board, that's pretty good. Genesis is out of his protons. He will get them back once Justero dies. And I think, Tirani's still doing pretty well. His spectators are our spider eyes. That is very true. Spider eyes.
Right.
I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that most of the time, especially once we get into these games because I get
tingling.
my chat senses are tickling. maybe that should be an exclamation point.
Exclamation point! Notice me, senpai.
Oh man, I don't know. This is a tough one. And it's funny because it's a scum on scum, right? So all of this stuff is like it this seems to be a pretty decently evenly matched list, you know, for what they are. Um, Again, I'm not a big Scum player, and I'll be honest with you, I never cared for the weird triggers with Justero and Tyranni and all of that. I never could get any of that to work well enough, and maybe it's because I only played a couple times, but it didn't work for me. It was not my thing. But they, like the M3As probably could be, because it's more of a swarm. They just don't fly like the Trade Federation Jones. That's what it's funny. And you can ask Charles. This is the funny thing. Charles, when I play Charles and I play like even V1s, like I play Empire too. And when I play V1s, how many times do I do the hard maneuvers? And I move in weird blocks. Like I'm predictable. If you ever had to play me in GSP, know I'm going to move in weird block formations because that's what I'm used to, you know?
The limit does not exist. Every maneuver is a hard maneuver.
In my world, it's like you could go a soft bang. Fuck that. We're going. Oops, sorry. Screw that. We're going hard left. We're going hard right. We're just gonna go in there. We're gonna churn. And maybe it's because in my brain those maneuvers make a lot more sense. All right, there you go. You were correct.
Yep, 5K.
No, 3K. Hit a 3K that time.
Or 3K.
Oh, taking a double strain.
Oh no. But not taking any shots, so.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, Moldy Kroll guy could just kind of rotate his arc if he wanted.
Bank from blue.
Yep.
Oh,
I think that's a
he'll
good
get
maneuver.
a block there. Yep, I think he'll catch a block there. I think we'll see a K turn from Justero as well, depending.
Well, it depends. Do you want to run into him and blow up? You know? All right. So do we see a barrel roll? Nope. All right. Never mind. We do not see barrel rolls. No barrel rolls. And
if Brown had an auto blaster, you'd see a barrel roll.
Man, who the fuck keeps coming on and spamming our shit? I don't want followers or viewers because I pay for them. I don't need that.
You know.
I don't care. I don't understand the logic in that, I guess.
People that love us for our personalities.
Yeah. Thank you for banning them. It's just, anyway, so you were wrong about the red. He did not do the 5K. He did do the 5 straight, though. Yeah.
I think he's hoping for the block, so he'll still have Tyranni and Arc.
Yep. And I like that maneuver. I do like that better than the K churn, personally. But that's just me. Yep. Did he actually? Oh, he violated his damage engine. I can't believe it. You don't usually see that. Not out of those. But essentially, nobody's going to be shooting at Captain Justero. He's going to get an unadulterated shot. Ooh, look at that. That Moldy Crow saying, mm-mm. And are we going to get to see a Tyranni trigger? Are we going to see a Tyranni trigger here? Is he going to do a bank maneuver and hit all three of those M3As? Oh, man. That's juicy. That's some juicy shit right there.
Yep, and if he can get 2 ships at range 2, he can fire clusters and do it twice.
Oh, man. Yeah, you aren't getting range 2,
ship
though.
at range 2 and a ship at range 3. Yeah, you can. He could take a target lock on. He could take a target lock on Justero.
Green? No. Oh,
fire at Justero once, cancel his die, and then fire at green because he's range 1 of Justero, and trigger it a second time.
Why is he barrel rolling? Oh, he coordinated a barrel roll. Huh. Okay, there you go.
You like that. Sly beast. Look at that.
I like that. That's
Coordinate
slick
the red barrel roll. Oh, 5K with Genesis red.
That's probably a dead green. That'd be my guess. Oh, Justero just going in there saying, I'm getting 2 of you. I'm going to get 2 of you. 3. He's going to get green too, I bet. Ooh. Ooh, so tasty.
Green doesn't have a token. Green does not have a token. Let's see, green no token. Brown's got to focus. White does not have a token, so brown can strip the token and not take the damage, but white and green are taking it whether they like it or not.
Yep. I will say though, he does have 3 shots coming back at him. So
Yeah, but see, he can trigger it twice though, because he can again. Well, no, he doesn't have the target lock. Where is Tarani's target lock? It's got to
on
be out
white.
here somewhere.
It's on Sunny.
It's on white.
He pointed it out where
So
it was.
he can. Oh, so he can. No, he can't shoot
He's
white
good.
with the. He cannot shoot white with the missiles because it's a range 2 attack only.
He's going to take his target lock, re-roll everything. Oh, man, no. No, Tarani.
That's
Tarani,
a feel
no.
bad.
There is 3 ships, though. Is that 3 ships taking damage? Oh, that's still pretty amazing. I'll say that.
Brown
White
can choose
takes the
to strip his
shield.
focus if he wants.
Nope, Brown's just taking the shield.
Brown chooses to take the shield. All right.
So what did we lose? Hold on, let me go back. Brown lost the shield, white lost the shield,
Yep.
and green took a damage.
Green took a damage, face down damage card.
Who is that? Who just rolled blanks again?
I think that was
Oh, his second shot. Oh, look at that. Oh, white and brown taking damage. Oh man, Tarani is so broken. It's broken. Another shit. Look at that.
He's
You just swung
not.
the game
It
right
takes
there.
a lot to get him lined up.
Is green dead? Is green officially dead now? Yeah. That's
Yep,
what I thought.
green is dead because of that. Oh, what? No. Justero gets his bonus shot.
I don't know. That I don't know about. Genesis Red
No,
going
'cause
back into Sunny.
They took damage from a non attack. Oh, I can't say anything. It's a mistrigger, but
I will say that was pretty totes. I did not think about that barrel roll beforehand. I was thinking just one bank in, right? See if you can catch all of them in your bullseye. That barrel roll guaranteed you were getting them in the bullseye. Guaranteed it.
again, Justero should have a free attack. It's a mistrigger. He's not triggering it. Because they took damage, Justero should get a bonus attack plus his regular. But
Hey, it's okay.
oh, it's unfortunate because I want to point it out, but I can't.
No, you can't point it out. Don't point it out. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, so we got our Moldy Crow. We got Gamaki going in back into Sunny. Maybe he can do a little more damage than Genesis Red. One hit.
Or not.
One hit. No target lock. One hit.
Sure.
Oh, okay. There you go. At least got one. At least we got one. Now we got Just Thero shooting. Going back into Sunny again, I'm guessing.
Sunny.
Still one hit. Still one hit. He can't roll red dice. His ability triggers a 2 hit.
Well, you say that, but mathematically, one is guaranteed. Everything else is a bonus at that point. It's
All
one
right,
and a
fine.
half is your average on a 3 dice roll.
All right,
So
I'm getting excited.
one, it feels bad. It feels bad, but it's not.
All right, so now we get some return fire. Let's see how angry these M3As are. Because I'm telling
Did
you.
yellow shoot already?
Nope, red. Red's the only one that shot. All right, so Sunny.
Gotcha.
Sunny's got auto blasters. So no mods,
4 dice.
but auto blasters. So let's see if we can eat some of Tarani. 2 crits. That's pretty good.
Spend the target lock. And you don't have a focus, so just hit crit. Tarani takes 1 green die into a blank.
Ooh. Where's Tarani on my ski? That means he's taking a crit, right?
Yep, because he had shields. He had shields up. Now they're down, and it looks like it's a fuel leak. Yep, fuel leak. So any critical damage is extra damage. Yep. Spend the target lock? Yeah, you do.
Of course. 2 or
2
3
hits, plus 1 from the focus.
Oh,
Tirani has none, so he takes 3 more.
that's half points. That's half points, Charles. I'm telling you.
Yep.
That's exciting. Look at this. I'm getting excited about Scum. I'm excited. I kind of hate
You
Tirani. I
should.
kind of want to see Tirani get killed. I hate Tirani. I want my Swarm to win.
Is
I
he
should have bet on
is
Swarm.
he
That's what I should
is
have
he
done.
overtaking your hatred of Torkelbucks?
Oh,
I think you just hate
no,
scum
no, no,
pilots
no.
whose names start with T.
No, I hate Torkelmux more than anybody. All right, I'm pouring
Tirani
the
and
rest of the
Torkel.
scotch into my glass. It's all your fault. I'll never get up tomorrow. Work be
Hit crit.
damned.
Hit crit on Tirani.
Ooh,
He gets
taking
1,
that
but
crit.
takes another crit, and that fuel leak will make it an extra damage. So he takes crit and 1 extra hit. So
What
that's
is
your
it?
crit. The first one's your crit.
I want to know what it is. I'm excited. I'm getting excited. Is it a
Show
direct hit?
us damaged engine,
I don't.
which
Whatever.
is that's negligible on Tirani because you don't ever do the turns anyway. They're already like red, so it just makes them deep red, I guess.
Doesn't matter.
Range 1 into Tirani
Oh,
again.
look at that.
Oh,
They're
yep.
pissed.
That's
It's a
gone.
dead
That's
Tirani.
gone.
You are gone, sir. Bye bye. Have a nice life. Damn.
So he takes crit, and the crit triggers off of, or no, fuel leak's already gone. So
yeah, it doesn't matter.
he got a wounded pilot. So Tirani is out. He had to have known what was going to happen, but he did the damage he needed to do. He got shields down on every remaining M3A. He got damage cards on 2 of the 3 and killed 1. So now it's just left to Jostero and everybody else to clean up the pieces. It can be done in 12 minutes. I don't know that you can make that point deficit up, but we'll see.
Now I'll tell you. I will tell you it's still a very close game. In Tirani, it's funny. As much shields and health as Tirani has, it's inconsequential. Especially in this game, it's been inconsequential. He is literally, yeah, he was taken off the board in 2 turns, but he's worth nothing. He's worth 56 points. That's it. Justero's worth nothing, too. So there's just no points, in those. What is? I think your most expensive ship is Gamma Key. No, I guess he's same points as Tirani.
So. 48 each.
Yep. No, 56 each. Now, what do you think we're going to see from Tirani here?
Tirani's 56. Justero is
43. And Genesis Red is 44. And then Gamut Key is 56.
Yep, and then Gamut Key is 56. So yeah, Gamut Key is your Gamut Key and Tirani are the big points on the list.
Yep. So you can drop protons? That's my guess. Why not drop a proton, right? I would.
Yeah, I definitely would.
I would, because can't you
I definitely see blue, white 5 straighting. Brown is going to 5 straight. Yellow will probably turn away. And red will go 5 straight through that cloud just to avoid that bomb.
Yeah. No one wants a crit right now. No one. That crit is very...
No, shields are down. That's death potentially.
Yep.
For 2 of them.
Yep, which makes it forces that whole thing where you have to turn around. Now you're going to take 1 to 2 turns to reposition because M3As suck at repositioning. If it were me, I would do the 5Ks with, blue, white, and brown because you ain't going to take the crit. I don't know what you do with red. Did you just do the 5K too through the cloud? Or do you do a 3K?
Here's my thought. You got Jostero who needs 1 to be dead. You've got Jostero's down to 1 hull. And your shield, or you've got Genesis Red who needs 4. I think you try and pull all of your ships for coordinated attacks. So you bring them all to bear on a single ship and you try to nuke 1. That's what I think. You bug out, get everybody as far away as possible, turn yellow down, get them all to regroup, and bring them in as a 5 ship kill swarm. Because get something unlucky enough to be in your arc, point your arc at it, and just destroy. Because you only need 1 damage through on Tirani or on Just Arrow, and he's off the board. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
My kid
But
took
you've only got
yeah,
to be fair, you only got 9 minutes left. There's not enough time to regroup.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yep. Yeah, Marcelo, you're right. This is Marcelo. Sorry, that was the guy we had on stream earlier today. Yes, exactly. There's 9 minutes left, and you know he's dropping a proton. You got to get out of there. I got to get my hand out of the screen. I don't know, man. Like this right here, this is pretty big because what do? You have to go in and get the kill without taking all that damage. All right, so it's the 5K. There you go. Taking your strain. No big deal, though, in the long run.
Is that the Marcel?
Probably. I don't know. From GSP? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, so
well,
there you
I
go.
feel
There's your 3K.
blessed, and we are blessed with the appearance of Team USA. I don't know if he was I think he was the team captain for Team USA.
Oh no. Oh no, white bumps.
Gracing us with his presence.
Oh, that's not good. White bumps right there. He's right on the edge of that proton, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown's just going in. Same with yellow. Yellow clears the stress and a strain. No, you only clear 1. Do you just he just because it's all about damage, focus. I guess.
Buckle down and swallow.
Yep, there's Captain Justero saying, "Hey, come here."
I intended it to.
All right, yep, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna move on. Just moving past that. Oh, yep. See, this becomes where that nail biter comes in, right? You know, like the aspect here is just it's so crazy. I don't know. And the funny thing is Peru is what 6-1. I think they're 6-1. Lithuania is 4-3. See, I can't say the name now. Oh man, but
like
I don't know.
Marcel said, will we see an undefeated team or will we see an upset?
Yep. So Moldy Crow. I don't know. Do you just rotate? Yep, there you go. I'll say why would you not at that point I would just rotate because it's like at this point it's just 1/4 of victory with that thing, you know.
Yep, try to keep all of your ships in your coordinate area and just do the best you can to
Genesis
be able to
Red's
pass
like
those actions.
Did he see Genesis Red was outside of the arc of 3 crits. Oh. Yellow. What was that? Oh, a direct hit on white. There goes white. White's dead.
It's off the board.
Who's next? Yellow? What is yellow's crit?
Yellow damage sensor array.
All right, not the end of the world. What did Brown get?
Yellow got a damage sensor array and loose stabilizer on Brown. So for Brown, a non-straight maneuver with Brown equals death. If he survives this salvo.
Yeah. Well, you see the swarms kind of start to going down. Not as fun. I was hoping for swarm on swarm action, you know, like I was hoping for some of that.
Again, as we pointed out in our episode last week, the swarm strength is in numbers. If you can, thanks, Marcel. If you can get past the swarm numbers and get them down to even shots, the power of the swarm dwindles greatly.
So one hit versus one evade does nothing, right? Is that range 1, 2? Ooh, range 1 back. All right, Brown. Brown, you're not long for this world. Oh, oh, spend it. Yep, spend it.
One hit.
One hit and one crit. No! No, Brown! What are
Is
you
that just
doing?
is,
What are you doing, Brown? Brown's gone.
yep.
Rest in peace, buddy. Where is your heroic now? Where is your heroic now? That's what I need. Oops.
With those damn rebel ships.
Resistance. It's a resistance, man. And that sucks. Brown's
There's
gone me before he gets to shoot, you know? There's no shot. Nothing there. All
kill
right.
Jostero. Kill Jostero.
Yep.
If you kill Jostero, everybody at range 1 takes a hit.
Oh, no focus. Ugh. Oh, man. All right. All right. All right. Safe. One
He's
evade.
behind a cloud. He's safe.
Yep. Red, nothing. Yellow, you get red, yellow. Can you redeem your brother? And he's got to focus too. So no, yellow's not going to shoot. Oh, he's getting
new dice.
Okay. Oh, yellow. No, one
I
hit.
feel bad.
Oh, one evade. Oh man, that was the
Oh.
time to kill him. Oh, there you go. There you go, folks. That right there. he's highlighting just there. You still can't get the damn man switch off. We've tried so hard.
Marcel, just so you know, Marcel, that'll be the second time in this game he forgot Jostero. He forgot last round Tarani's trigger, and he forgot this round with the bomb.
Yep. I mean, I don't think he needs it. He's up 127 to 78. I mean, it's there. So,
but yeah, the additional attack still helps wipe ships off the board. So,
man. Oh, I'll tell you what. For a 1 a.m.
like
game,
you need a cigarette, man. You all right?
Yeah, dude, this is great. This is like this is at least if I have to see scum on scum action, at least if I have to see it, at least I'm getting a good entertainment out of this. Both players have been point on.
These are both really good players.
Yep.
Minus the Jostero triggers. We've missed those.
All right. Well, maybe he's being nice, right? He's just being nice. He's like saying, "Hey, I know I'm kind of stopping you." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna hold back. My dice have held up. It's okay. I'm gonna give you a couple of things."
He's handicapping himself. Is that what you're saying? He's sandbagging to not make it so bad.
Well, that's the excuse I use because like I forget triggers. So that's why I don't fly scum because I don't like all the triggers. That's why I like my separates.
Now, see, a true scum player sees the opportunity and just dunks on him. There's no mercy. Just wow, just let him go.
Do we get another strain? And we do. Strains for days. It sucks too. You don't want to take
but
Stero off the board because that's like
now you don't want to shoot him because that's another damage into yellow that puts red and blue at 2 health left.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Oh, he didn't clear his stress. Wow.
Oh no, and no one's in his arc for the coordinate.
Wouldn't matter. He's stressed.
Oh, he's stressed. Yeah, so no one's in the arc for shots.
Genesis Red coming back saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get you." Hey, why didn't Genesis Red did he not? Was he not in cutthroat range? What's cutthroat range?
Genesis Red doesn't have any. He's not spent.
Yes, he has. He spent both his protons. All right. Now I got to go back and figure out if he missed that.
That's possible. Wouldn't be the first trigger he's missed.
Hey. Let's be nice. All right. 2 hits.
Try to be nice. I'm just saying it's not. It wouldn't be. Yeah.
1 hit. 1 hit going into red. Oh my god. I don't even want to change. I don't even want to change the thing. I don't even want to change it. Ugh. All right. Come on, Jostero. I mean, you just blow Justero up just because, just like to say a big F you to the whole thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. 2 hits and 2 crits. Look at that. Look at those
So
natties.
dirty. Oh, that's so dirty.
Right. At least he got 2 natties
Oh, he
back.
got a hey. Still goes out like a G.
Oh, oh my God. Oh man. Another
Oh,
bomb to trigger 10-man switch. That would have been some dirty shit right there. That would have been some scum stuff. Oh, you could have done that. Yep. Mega attack bomb. Just take him out. You could
yeah,
have done
bomb
that.
takes a crit, just arrow explodes and deals a hit.
All right. Going back
Range
into
one.
Genesis Red. Range 1. All right. We got 3 hits. 3 hits
Three
going in.
and
2 evades, of
two.
course. Of
So
course.
Genesis Red takes one. That's shield down.
One more shot. 3 dice. Unmodded. Does he have a focus? It doesn't matter.
He didn't
One
roll
hit.
any, so
No.
2 eyeballs.
And he's still got a focus.
Oh, I'd have let him die. I'd have let him
Uh,
die. Just
oh,
so you could deal extra damage and get the half on blue.
I'll tell you what. That was a good game. Very, very, very excited to see some scum on scum action. I bet Charles is in heaven here. We thank you all so much for joining us. It's been an amazing game. This was a really good game, and I was very excited we picked this game up. Um, being able to see, I was very anticipating whether whether we could see the swarm actually take out that Justero mess that he has. I'm happy to not see Torkoal Mux. Thank you. No Torkoal Mux. If you hit exclamation Torkoal Mux, you'll get my opinion on how much I love Torkoal Mux and thinks that everybody should run them. We thank you all for joining us. If you don't know our show, you can join and you can follow our show here on Twitch. We're live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or I think that's 100 a.m. UTC time. We do more like analysis on beginning level type stuff, some intro player stuff. We do some fancy list building, and we also like to talk a little bit about the meta and XTC because I think this week is a record. We have streamed 5 games plus 3 today, and I think we're on board for another 3. So we're up to like 8 to 9 streams this week. So we have another one at 1900 UTC tomorrow. If you want to join us, subscribe or follow us, and we'll get a notification when we go live. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and pay out the bets today. So we're going to pick.
While you're doing that, just reading through the chat real quick. Apparently, the series between Lithuania and Peru was tied at 3-all. So this was the decider that gave Lithuania the win overall.
Oh, wow.
So great job, Lithuania. That was an awesomely played game. That I still think that coordinated barrel roll with Tirani, even though it cost him Tirani, that was the deciding factor. That was where the game swung really, really hard. Overall, though, awesome game. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yep. And if you're new to the show, if you hit !social, you'll get all of our links. You can join our Discord. You can join any of the other multimedia faction stuff that we have. We're not trying to be the Empire and force you into it. We're just heavily recommending that you join us. With that being said, thank you all. Have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow at 1900 UTC or next Sunday at 1 a.m. UTC. Have a good night.
Great night, guys.